Well, here we are, back to rocking the t-shirts, teen.
Oh, Norm, I love it. Led Zeppelin this time.
So anyway, in this video, we're going to show you how 3 things will rob you of your retirement. And probably the major thing is going to be,
Time.
but how will that time rob you of your retirement? We're going to show you, so stick with us right to the end and you'll be better informed.
And in the meantime, if you are new to our channel, we are Tina and Norm. We are just an ordinary retired couple loving life.
Living the dream. And for our loyal viewers like you, big thank you. And a news update. The biopsy on my nose came back negative. So it's going to be pedal to the metal for travel.
It is, and we were absolutely thrilled to get the results. We are so happy that we wanted to share it with you all.
So let's get to the meat and bones of this video. Time. How is time going to... We have 3 points. So how is time going to rob you of your retirement?
Well, I think the first one's a pretty biggie, Norm, and that has to be to do with the grandchildren,
Unpaid daycare.
which, as you know, we have grandchildren and we love them very much, and we're sure that you love yours too. But you do have to be very careful, don't you, Norm?
They will suck all the time out of you. So your grown-up children with their children, they will maybe expect you to be the unpaid daycares, saving them money so they can go and buy 70-inch TVs or top-of-the-line Chevy trucks. We didn't feel the need to do that because we wanted to travel. We were always there for them when they needed a babysitter, and we babysat for half a week, a weekend, and we loved it.
Yeah.
We had great time.
Yes.
But daycare? No.
We didn't want to be everyday daycare, did we?
No.
We loved it when our grown-up children went away and the grandkids would come to us or we would go there, and that was wonderful. But it is a big thing that can, if you're not careful, take over your life.
And it's emotional. Once again, you love your grandchildren. You maybe just got your first grandchildren and they're coming up to school age. It's so wonderful. But you don't have to sacrifice your retirement 5 days a week looking after them. So we have point number 2, Tim.
And that brings us to looking after your elderly parents.
Now we realize we're treading on thin ice here, but
yeah,
here goes.
There are some points that not only have we been thinking about, that a lot of our viewers are also been thinking about it too. That's why we thought we should talk about it.
Absolutely.
As your parents get older, yes, there is this idea you need to look after them. And we understand that, don't we, Norm?
But this often is self-imposed. It's not your parents asking you to look after them. It's your sense of duty as being their child. And let's bring it back to you again. In your 60s, we would jokingly call them the go-go years. You're at your healthiest, you're at your most vital in retirement. Opportunities for travel, opportunities to pursue sports or interests. But your parents aren't necessarily asking you to look after them.
No, and there are many ways that you can look after them and help without necessarily putting your own life on hold.
Exactly.
There are meals on wheels that can be delivered.
Or catering services that will deliver ready-made meals just so you can heat them up.
We all know we love Amazon, so you can order so much stuff and you can have it delivered either weekly or monthly to them to help out. So they don't even need to leave their home or apartment. You can have all the stuff sent to them and you can help in ways like that, can't you?
Yeah, the Amazon subscription service gives you a discount of 5% as well. And if you know your parents like a particular products, you can order them. They'll come every month. And same with beauty products or shaving creams or stuff like that. So you could be the quarterback for your parents, elderly parents, staying in their home, and use the internet, use the apps to enable them to stay in their home. There's also nursing services, Tina.
Absolutely, there is too. You can get nurses that will come to them on a daily or weekly basis to help out if they need help with bathing or if they need medical attention. All this can be provided by the local authorities or private companies.
There's also lawn cutting services, landscaping. There's home help for cleaning. You don't have to chain yourselves to your parents' elderly parents' sink. You have a life, you've earned this, you've earned your retirement, but make arrangements so your parents can live happily. We actually saw a movie the other night, and it was a relatively older movie. We hadn't seen it, but there was a scene in it. So there was an elderly parent, and let's call her a spinster daughter who wasn't married.
But she was living with the mother, wasn't she?
And so they had a little dust-up, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, it turned into a big dust-up in the end, didn't it?
And what did the mother say to the daughter?
Well,
the daughter said to the mother.
Yeah, first of all, the daughter said that basically she'd put her life on hold, her retirement. She wasn't doing anything. She wasn't traveling or anything. And the mother looked her right in the face and said, I didn't ask you to do that. I never asked you to stay home and look after me. That she was independent and she could do things for herself. And we thought, wow, we looked at each other and we thought that put a whole new light on it, didn't it?
They really did. So
yeah,
feel free, comments down below.
Comment below as to whether you think it's right or wrong to put your own life on hold, but I think it needs some serious thought.
So number 3, Teen, what do we have that's going to rob you of your retirement?
Has to be fear. Fear was probably the biggest thing that I had before we retired. It was the fear of the unknown.
I actually had a fear once upon a time.
Did you know?
Yeah, that was the fear of getting married.
Hey! Wow, that was a good one. And we're actually going to be celebrating 48 years this year.
We are.
So where does time flow? Oh, that was funny. But I did have the fear of retirement. But the funny thing was, in that fear of not knowing the unknown of retirement, I was actually wasting my time in a job that had really run out. And that time at the job should have then been the time in our retirement.
Very much so. So we were talking around when Tina was 58, coming up to 60. Couldn't really see retiring because we didn't know whether we had enough money and whether the money would run out. But to be honest with you, by the time you get to your mid-50s, your career has probably run its course.
Yeah.
You've got as far as you're going to get. You're at the top of your income earning levels. Since we've been in retirement, we had no clue beforehand that our health would start to deteriorate in our 60s. We thought we were going to live forever. Yeah. We're baby boomers, the rock generation.
Well, we do still hope we're going to live forever, no?
But those age 60 to 67 are absolutely golden.
Yeah.
Those are the golden years because you can do whatever you want while you have health. And we keep drumming this into you, but it's so important.
And I think those three things are a major thing that everybody needs to just sit back and think about.
So we hope that everybody is staying safe.
And keeping well.
And until the next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.